left to go but up.
What's going on YouTube? Dannydecks here, and we are back with some Legends of Runeterra content. So I did take about a week and a half off. It was a nice break. I've been playing some other games, played some Elden Ring, some League of Legends, some TFT. I actually got back into raiding in World of Warcraft on my classic character. I have a hunter, and it's a lot of fun. So it was a nice little change of pace for me. In terms of the patch just hit. That's good news. Everybody's happy. Am I happy with it? To be determined. It's hard to say. I do think I would have liked to see them buff more cards that are not played or unplayable. It seems like they're just constantly like buffing and nerfing the same cards, and it's just like, why don't you give some love somewhere else? And some of the buffs and nerfs, like I don't think Lurk needed to be changed. I thought Lurk was perfectly fine. Maybe that's just my opinion. I mean, I know a lot of people hate Lurk, so you know, it is what it is. What's another change? Like the boats. I don't really get the whole point of buffing the Jarvan and the Shen boat. Like, that's not going to make them good. It just seems so bizarre. It's like the reason no one plays those cards is because no one plays those champions. If you play those champions, the boats will probably see some play. They were already pretty decent. I mean, Jarvan's boat especially, I thought King Jarvan was actually really strong. So, you know, I'm not going to complain. I'll take them, but I would have liked to see more buffs towards, you know, some underplayed cards. And it just seems like they're taking a little too long to make stuff that's unplayable playable. And by the time they do that, it's still unplayable. But, you know, well, I'll take what we can get. Loping Telescope got pretty much butchered, which is, you know, rip Loping Telescope. So, yeah, today we are playing Mono Shurima. So, Mono Shurima got a pretty decent buff this patch. A couple ways. So, one of the buffs was directly to Azir. He now counts landmarks, and that's actually going to be very important. I'll go over it in a second. And the other buff was to Quicksand. Quicksand now disables up to 2, so you can do 2 silences, essentially, which makes the card just so much better. It pays no extra cost for the flexibility. Wow, perfect. Such a good card. The other thing that Mono Shurima got, which I'm actually not running, is a new card in Desert Duel. So Desert Duel, this actually strikes me as more of a Renekton / Auction / Sivir type card. Definitely a welcome addition. I just didn't find it to be all that effective in what I'm doing. Now, I'm not saying the card's bad. I think the card's very good. It just doesn't fit. So originally, I was actually trying to run Renekton using that card in Mono Shurima. And just a major problem with Renekton is he has to sit on the board and deal 10 damage. And while that's not a particularly hard level up condition, it's also not, you know, it's pretty easy to stop it. And the contrast is Azir levels up in your hand and deck, and so does Xerath. So it's like, how can you really justify playing Renekton in this deck when he has to do something that's very specific that's not always easy to do, compared to something that literally just doesn't even need to be on the board. I just play it when it's leveled and it's done. So Renekton didn't work out for that reason, which is also why I cut Desert Duel, because that's the Renekton card, and I'm not playing the Renekton. I found Azir to be better. So let's get into the deck. Basically, the gist of it is we're actually playing a combo deck. So don't like misconstrue this and think it's like we're going to play for the board and be aggressive. Yes, when the times call for it, but realistically, it's a combo deck. The goal is to pop the Sun Disc, and we do that by leveling up Azir and Xerath, and then we play them, and it advances it by 10, which is effectively 20. So by turn 5, it's unrealistic that we'll have them leveled by turn 5, but at turn 5, the earliest, this flips, and it gives us super champions. So Super Azir gives us a OP deck. It also, not only does it give us an OP deck, it also gives us, oh my gosh, move. When he attacks, he summons these things, which instead of, these things, he gets these things. Pretty damn strong. And Xerath he obliterates stuff when it dies, very relevant. He also deals 5 when landmarks pop, as opposed to his 3, and at the start of the round, he guaranteed does 5. Not to mention, if there's nothing on the board, he will just hit your health directly. So Xerath is basically game ending. Azir is basically game ending if you get either of them. So the goal is to get them, right? Now, the way we go about doing that with the buff to Azir, at first glance, a lot of people may have been like, oh, okay, that's not that great. But it really, really is. So, cards like Ancient Preparation now progress Azir too, because you get it when the landmark comes in, and then you get it when the clockling comes in. So Azir actually levels really quick now. Sorry, that's kind of an exaggeration. He levels much quicker. Not really quick, but quicker, and it's a significant difference. So, running 3 copies of Ancient Prep, like I said, this doubles as, fixing your draw, giving you an Azir level, giving a Xerath level, just solid. Treasure Seeker, I like this card. A lot of people like to run other 1-drops. I think this is the premier 1-drop for Shurima, in my opinion. So we're running it, and it also gives you a second unit, which you can use to take advantage of Vulnerable, as well as it does progress your Azir. 2 copies of Ancient Hourglass. Ancient Hourglass will also progress Azir by 2. So when it turns it into the statue, it progresses it, and then when it the statue pops, it progresses it again, as well as leveling Xerath, as well as protecting your shit. It's good. 2 copies of Chronomancer. Originally, I wasn't running any Chronomancers. I just found that it was really good. Not so much for the play predict, which obviously is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying the predict part. But the main reason I wanted this card was because of its big booty. The 3 mana, or the 3 health, is really useful. With cards like Catalyzer getting nerfed to 2, that makes a big difference, and there's a lot of stuff that's like 2/2 or less on turn 1 and 2, letting your Chronomancer block twice while fixing your draw. As I said, our plan is to stall out the game until we level our stuff. If we can get, ahead on board and push numbers, that's great, but ideally we're trying to win with the Sun Disc, so cards with big booties like this, love to see them. Preservarium ×2 gives us draw, progresses Azir, progresses Xerath, overall solid. You could run a 3rd copy if you like. I just found 2 was enough. Raw Copper, probably one of the better 2-drops that you can have, if not the best 2-drop, especially for this archetype. This progresses Azir ×2 because it gives you the Roiling Sands, and the Roiling Sands progress Xerath by 1. So for the archetype and just in general, just a very solid card. Azir, we talked about Azir. To note, if you don't know what Azir does, while he's on the board, anytime an ally attacks, it will create a Sand Soldier, one of these guys, and whenever one of these guys... Sorry. So yeah, it creates the Sand Soldier. Azir will level after you've summoned 13 allies, or landmarks now, which is great. Endless Devout. So this is a bonkers card. The card is actually really strong as is, being a 3 mana 3/3 that turns into a landmark that then turns into the restored Devout. Already solid, already synergizes very well, but with the buff to Azir, this now counts as 3 points towards Azir's level, because you will get the 1 from this, then he turns into this, which gives you another 1, and then ultimately this, which is a 3rd. So very solid, very good. Quicksand, as I talked about, Quicksand got buffed, running 3 copies. It's actually very, very strong. Rite of the Arcane. This progresses Xerath's level by forcing your landmarks to be destroyed. With the Xerath on the board, this is going to give you double removal in the sense that you kill your landmarks, so Xerath triggers killing something, and then this kills something else. Just overall solid, and 4 damage for 3 mana is very, very good. Unraveled Earth. This is going to progress your Azir by 2 now, which is wonderful. And it's also going to potentially progress Xerath by 2, gives you extra landmarks, and it draws you a card. So we're running 3 copies. Originally I was running 2. I think 3 is the where you want to be. Desert Naturalist. So this is a questionable... I don't know if I would say it's questionable. I mean, it's just such a solid card, but I was not originally running this card, and I'm only really running this card because there's a lot of other Sun Discs going around, along with Bandletree. So if landmarks become a thing, you can use Desert Naturalist. I mean, ultimately, this is a very strong tempo play to destroy one of your own landmarks, especially if it was like a Devout. You could like destroy a Devout and have a 5/3, a 5/4, and a 2/4 on 4 from just 1 card, which is nutty. And I mean, if you do get the Rock Bearer, this is also 2 points towards Azir, with 1 towards Xerath, seeing as you've destroyed a landmark. So a natural fit can be a little bit clunky, so I'm only running 2. Golden Ambassador, in terms of clunky, this feels the same as Desert Naturalist. It's a very low tempo play, whereas Desert Naturalist, if you have the right board state, is actually an insane tempo play. So this does help you draw your win conditions. I just didn't want to run 3 copies of it because oftentimes I don't want to play 4 mana 3-2. Like, that just feels really bad, and early stages of the game, it's really important not to be in a position where you're playing a 4 mana 3-2. So 2 copies is right. When I'm looking for my win conditions, she'll help me get them. Otherwise, you know, it's kind of just a dead card. So that's why I'm not running a 3 copies. Rite of Negation. So Rite of Negation, you could run 3 copies of this card. Like I said, we're playing a combo-esque deck. We're looking to stall. Rite of Negation is going to help us protect our stuff. And if we ever do get to the point where we need to worry about a Scorched Earth, for example, Rite of Negation can help us stop that. It's not guaranteed, obviously, but yeah. So Rite of Negation, I'm running 2 copies. You can run a 3rd. It just fits here for what we're trying to do. I think it's important to have some sort of protection. Last but not least, Xerath, and you guys know what Xerath does. Xerath's just a beast, so that's the deck. I feel like it does have a very bad matchup into stuff that destroys your landmarks. If you run into a whole bunch of stuff that kills your landmarks, you can add Soothsayer. The reason I'm not running Soothsayer is because I feel like for Soothsayer to be effective, you want 3 copies. Soothsayer herself is kind of dog poo, so it's like any matchup where you don't need her for the spell shield on your Sun Disc, she's just kind of crappy. So I opted not to run her, but if I was running into like Ezreal Caitlyn every game or something like that, I would run 3 copies. So keep that in mind. You can always run that. Whew, that was a mouthful. So, with that stuff out of the way, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment below, and let's get into the games. Okay, Shen Jarvan. I'm assuming he's trying out the updated boats here. See how that goes for my opponent. So I actually do keep Xerath. I mean, 1-2. I don't really have a 3 play, but I can hold off and hope I get one. Yeah, this is fine. Really, I just need to buy time. That's kind of the name of the game here, is just delay it until I could get a Sun Disc to pop. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Maybe not. Maybe I prefer Preservarium. I guess we'll have to see what he plays. Okay, so he's going to play nothing, which I like to see. That means no bird, right? I'm not sure what his 2-drop's going to look like. It could be a Durant. Might just play Preservarium. Playing a bird, so I think I do play Preservarium. Cool. Ideally, I gotta get Xerath leveled ASAP, so it's kind of where I'm going with this. Now, probably, do I just go a second Preservarium? Honestly, I kind of think I do. We'll play Treasure Seeker first, see what's up.
Bingo.
I don't necessarily need to attack. Maybe I do now. Like, he's definitely gonna buff, right? But do I care? No.
Watch your head.
I really don't think I do. I think the damage is really low at this point, and it's okay. Yeah, this is fine.
Bring the others.
So I'm gonna just play another Preservarium. Nice. Okay, so I got my champions. Now I just need them to level. Quicksand's pretty good. Could just play Naturalist. That'll progress my Azir by 3. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to draw at this point. I think I'd rather have the board presence than the extra draw. My hand is already getting kind of full. And I pretty much have everything I need, so all I need now is to level my stuff. I'm okay with that, no big deal. I'll probably open attack here. Is it worth playing Azir? I don't think it is. I think open attack's the way to go. Try to push some damage or force some cards out of his hand. Cool. So we killed his bird. Happy to see that. I expect the Jarvan to come down next turn. So Azir's at 7. Let's play Chronomancer. See if we can dig up something nice. Unraveled Earth is good.
I don't want to meet whatever woke you up.
Now the question is, do I let Unraveled Earth be? I think I do. I think we'll just go with another Treasure Seeker.
Got it.
We're chilling. I don't feel like I'm in danger of dying, which means we're looking pretty good. So, Unraveled Earth will level Xerath. Okay, so that's what he had. So double attack on the this guy. Not really a big deal. Not too big of a deal. I could silence that when he attacks in. So I think I'm going to do just that, actually. Alright, let's do that. So let's let him attack in. Grabs that, yep. Okay, so we'll do this. Most likely these two, right? Yeah, this seems to be the smart way to go about it. This also frees up some board space for an Unraveled Earth. Cool. Looks good to me. He still hasn't played any units, which is a little stinky, but that's okay. I'm going to attack with just this. I almost want to attack with everything just to get board space, but we'll play it cool. We'll just play it cool. Let him do stuff. Oh, he's going to just take that. Alright. Happy to see it.
The fate of
okay, that's one.
Spirits falls to me.
Can't quite play that yet. This'll die. Not really, actually. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. If he plays a unit, then I can pop my Sun Disc. Excellent. Got him. Oh, good stuff. Alrighty, looks like we got our Sun Disc rolling. So Azir levels himself. What you have seen today. That's such a good line. Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, yeah.
Bear witness to the only true ascended.
Nice, Xerath.
Power to shape the world at my fingertips.
Alright, cool. So I'm assuming Shen just dies next turn too, due to Xerath, and I'm happy to see that. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Crap, I need to play something. I guess an Hourglass here makes sense. Oh, I don't really know. I mean, what's he gonna... He could technically single combat. Do I just burn? I don't really want to burn a card. I think I'd rather just do this, honestly. This works. I mean, if he has single combat and he kills Azir, it's not even a big deal. Azir doesn't really matter at this point. Cool. Worked out. Alright, nice. So that should clear his board, actually. Yep, see you later, board. Oh, that's so good. Obliterate 3 enemies. Wow. Now, I am in such a weird position. Like, I don't want to play too much stuff. Summon, blah, blah, blah. It's ephemeral. Nah. Play and round start. Oh god, I can't even fit any of this shit. My board is too full. I guess I'll take it though.
You to keep us safe.
My shield is yours.
Okay, that doesn't really matter. Could just kill something. I'm gonna pass. Likely just save Hourglass. I mean, he needs to preemptively buff that. Yeah, exactly. So, this is just an easy Hourglass, I think. And if he has a single combat, then so be it. It really doesn't even matter. So this is just going to clear his board further, and I'll just have 2 Azirs now. Yeah, that's not looking good for opponent. And dead. Second Azir. Open attack lethal. I have room for one more. Ah, you can go.
It is time.
It is time.
Your emperor commands.
Okay, got him. Oh my god, what a beatdown.
Dust beneath my heel.
Wow, that's BM. Azir is very BM. Okay, Azir Irelia. I'm not sure that the buffs really favor this deck as much as it does for mono Shurima or landmarks, but you know, I actually keep her. I'll keep everything, or I'll keep these three. Yeah, Azir's not bad. He doesn't really have good removal for it. I want to keep Desert Naturalist to destroy his hello. So yeah, I want Desert Naturalist to destroy his Emperor's Days. Aha.
Got it. Find your own.
This works for me.
Cursed relic.
By him blocking, it just delays his Irelia by 1 trigger. Likely just play Chronomancer. Yeah, so there's the Emperor's Days. That's what I expected. I think I want Azir. Or, sorry, Xerath. Just be nice to have my champions, although I don't really have the means to level Xerath at the moment. I don't mind having him. So, I don't think I need to worry about him dealing with Azir.
Do not see what is, see what will be.
I'm down to just swing with all three. Like, he can block.
You dare!
Yeah. Cool. So I'm thinking he's not going to open attack, which is going to give me a chance to Desert Naturalist. The downside is, I guess, if he plays a Blade Dance unit, be a little bit annoying. I'll have to see what he does. Like a Blade Dance 2 would give him 4 units on the board. That's quite a bit. Either way, we're still going to Desert Naturalist this off the board.
Let them remember my name.
Sounds good.
Your legend will never be forgotten.
Wonderful.
Hey, wake up, you hammer!
Raise a voice!
Your Emperor commands.
Listen to me.
Happy to take these blocks here.
Stand down.
So I actually think I'm going to play Unraveled Earth this turn. Probably just be an Unraveled Earth pass. Because I do want to progress Xerath. Question is, do I attack? Probably attack with this.
Like so.
No, I don't attack. I kind of want to bait him into either passing or, you know, developing into my sands.
Showtime.
Alright. I'm down with that. That's fine.
Don't touch it.
Question is, can he kill Azir? He might be able to kill Azir.
Listen to
So,
me.
in the off chance that he can actually kill Azir, I'm going to just let this through. Alright, seems good to me. Now, I don't think I play Waking Sand.
Oh, I'm going to get him.
Remember this day.
This is the same concept though, right? Like if I pull this, he could kill Azir. We'll just do this.
Your Emperor
This probably works best. Now I can play Preservarium. This Azir is probably really 8, 9. So mine's technically further, 10 soon.
No mercy.
That's
for
a
those
little
who
bit annoying.
desecrate our home.
They will find
It's okay,
our lands
though.
do not take well to intruders.
Okay, so we need one more landmark. And then we're looking gravy. I actually think I Desert Naturalist my Preservarium. Maybe it depends. Let's see what he does. He's gonna Blade Dance. 2. Kind of annoying, but it's okay.
Arise!
Do I just take this? That's quite a bit.
Faithless creature.
I'll block. Let's see if he wants to overcommit resources. No, he doesn't. Okay. I actually think I rated the Arcane. Not quite yet. I could pop my own Preservarium to do that. Now, we'll play the Devout first. So,
Quick hands make quick work.
okay, so that's a leveled up
Shurima is
Azir.
sand and sky,
This also
past
means
and
that
present.
he can't actually... Ooh, this is rough. So we're going to have to pop our own Preservarium. Like, is this the way to do it, though? Right, I gotta get that off the board. Not so worried about Azir, honestly. He can have the switch stuff. Yeah, of course. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. Question is now, how do I get... God, that puts me at 2. That's so gross. Very gross. Actually, I'll be able to get another landmark because this will die this turn, so that means it'll pop on the next turn.
The order is
Should be
given.
okay.
Your emperor commands.
Block like
You
this.
should watch this.
Yeah, this works. Okay, so on his next attack turn...
Shurima's name.
Oh shit, no, never mind. What am I smoking? What am I smoking here? Ah, Roiling Sands is nice. So we level up Azir.
Tell the people what you have seen today.
And then we play Xerath. So we should be okay. It's kind of tricky. It's a little bit of a tricky situation. I mean, I did tap out all my mana, so if he does have like Homecoming or Recall Blade Dance, that's bad news. This card is really obnoxious. Oh, he's gonna just let it be? I mean, sure, that doesn't matter. Like, he just burned his whole mana pool for no reason, and that's amazing. A great draw. Like, yeah, I'm happy to see this. Is Irelia gonna level now? She's not. Oh, she is. No, she's not. She's one off. Like, the thing is, if he plays something, then I pop my Sun Disc and I kill his whole board, so he's kind of in a weird position. If he attacks, I pop my Sun Disc. The only thing he can realistically do here is bounce Xerath. Okay, so he's going for it. That's good. Happy to see this.
You need only to worship me or perish.
Yeah, I definitely let that resolve. Oh, it tells me what I'm going to get guaranteed. That's very interesting. Like, I'm going to get the Dust Cloud card. Strange. Alright, dude, come on. Are you doing it or not? Let's watch a movie. Sure. Love to see it.
It is time.
The whole world shall tremble before thee.
I am a god amongst men, an ascendant.
Alright, well, the next question now is, does he have Deny? If not, I am going to likely just kill his other thing. Yeah, so that does nothing. Cool. Pop, and we'll kill this. This should technically kill both. I like that. That's so cool that it shows it now and cracks. It almost makes the eye pointless, but, you know, whatever.
Worthless.
Alright, so yeah, my opponent's having a rough day here. I don't know how he's going to get out of this one.
What do you call that technique?
You call that technique? I mean... Let's see if we can find something cool. 2 mana. Oh god, that's so busted. Is that a Bandle City card? Jeez. 5/4 Fearsome, 2 mana draw. Alright, got him. Nice. Yeah, I mean, once you flip the Sun Disc, it's just like, it's over.
Dust beneath my heel.
Okay, Faded. This should be interesting. With the change to Quicksand, it should give me a little bit of a better time. This is a decent hand, actually. I don't know that I ever play out my champions. I will take the Hourglass, actually. I'll likely just pass on 3 and not play Azir. I think it probably makes sense not to play Azir. Like, I want to have mana so that I can protect any of my stuff with my Hourglass. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I mean, not going to pass up this opportunity. And if he wants to pass again, I'm totally happy to just deal 5. I'll open attack. Yeah, okay.
What a shame for you!
Sure. I doubt he attacks here. Oh, he does.
Out of my way.
Okay, cool with that. That's fine. I still think I just take my 2. Maybe I don't. Maybe I pass. Nah, I don't think so. I think he's going to play Wounded White Flame if he has it regardless. And passing isn't really going to bait anything. It's either he has it or he doesn't. I think that's how this is going to look. Question really comes down to, do I want to play Azir or not? And I don't think I do. I think I actually just chill. Maybe I play Azir then, if he's going to do that. No, we'll pass. We're okay passing.
I go where you go.
Devout is not bad, actually. Devout's pretty good. So if he attacks with Yummi, I'll just let it through.
I've got your back.
But not now. Now I'm going to just block it with the Devout. I think that makes the most sense.
Time to prowl.
Maybe I do let Yummi hit me. We'll do this. See if we can bait him into putting resources onto this instead. Alright, cool. It works for me. So, this guy's going to 3. I'll likely just play Naturalist on my own Sarcophagus now.
Are you any good at kin scratches?
Like, he hasn't even touched Pantheon. Pantheon's only at 1. Yeah, we'll do this.
History is whatever.
That's pretty good. That's going to put Azir at 9. Xerath at 3. Getting pretty close now. Because once I flip the Sun Disk, he's just in a world of hurt. Okay, that doesn't matter.
Ugh, this girl is heavy.
Oh shit, that puts him at 10 actually. 11, 12. So I need to play one more unit.
My shield is yours.
Okay, that doesn't matter. I wasn't planning to attack. I just kind of want to defend at this point. I can wait.
Need a new shield, buddy?
Whirling Sands is good. I don't know how I'm going to get that last. It's probably going to be Hourglass to get the last Xerath proc here. Likely go Chronomancer into Xerath into Hourglass. And then I can play Azir next turn. Seems like a pretty good way to go about doing it. Okay, that doesn't matter.
This away.
I'm actually happy to just block this. Doesn't really affect me all that much. I'm okay with this. Like, Yummi isn't gonna matter. The only way Yummi actually matters is if it gets overwhelmed, but it's not a faded unit, so it's like pretty limited in terms of growth. I mean, sure. That still doesn't really do a whole lot. Alright, let's go with... play Chronomancer first. Second Xerath doesn't quite help me. I do think Preservarium's probably better, because Preservarium's going to be a guaranteed. So if I play Xerath, what are the odds that he stops it? He can't, right? Like, there's nothing he can do if I play Xerath. He can only single combat. And I don't know if that he even wants to do that. Unraveled Earth won't really help me.
I will fashion this world in my image.
Oh man, tricky. Does he have single combat, and is he willing to kill my Xerath with it? I'm gonna wager he's not. So I just full swing here. This is the way I do this.
I'll stop you.
We'll protect the
No
Xerath.
closer.
So he obviously wants to protect Yummi. Sure. And that's still 7. So cool.
Hand grab.
Yeah, they made the eye a little bit redundant, that's for sure. So I play Azir.
I'm ready
Okay.
to shine.
You need not follow, but you will. Shurima is sand and sky, past and present.
Okay, so I think he might actually be looking to do something fancy. Oh! I mean, if that's how he wants to do it, then he's in trouble. Okay, opponent is in serious trouble here.
Look sharp.
Time to prowl.
Cool. Pretty happy with this, actually. Quite happy with this outcome.
Let's find a new best friend.
Unyielding.
Okay, cool. So that really doesn't matter. And we'll chump like that. Question here is, do I Hourglass now? Tough call. And I could just do this and attack the Taric, which will insta-flip the Xerath. That might be better. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good to me, actually.
Insufferable creature. Unlimited
Which means
power.
next turn Yummi dies. I also will Hourglass something to guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure it's dead, right? Pretty sure Yummi dies. It does go through Spell Shield. I'm like almost 99% sure it goes through Spell Shield.
All the world will kneel before me.
Oh god, this is so nasty. Like turn 7-8 consistently. So good. Literally all you have to do is just delay the game and then you hit this combo. I mean, no doubt there's glaring weaknesses to it.
This way.
Sure. Does it still have barrier? I can't even tell. Oh no, it doesn't because I blocked it earlier. Alright, well, you know, pick your poison, bro. Yeah, we'll just kill his Yummi now, and then he'll take 5. I almost want to do 10. Is it worth doing 10? Nah, it doesn't matter. He's dead anyways. Aha! Got him. Take that, Faded. I don't know if this is Targon's Peak. I'm thinking this is going to be a Targon's Peak Field Rush deck. Not sure how I feel about it. I'll probably just keep Desert Naturalist just in case. I actually might just keep my whole hand. Is Golden... Nah, I can pass on Ambassador. I don't know if Hourglass is worth, but it doesn't matter. Or sorry, I don't know if Hourglass is better than Ambassador or not, but that's okay. Azir? Yep. Like, it's so cool. This feels like such a combo deck now. It's like you just... But it's not like a combo deck like Ruined Runner Papercraft Dragon 2-card Herp Derp deck. It's like... You gotta actually, you know, do some planning. It's nice. Unfortunately, my Sundisk is probably dead in this matchup.
Paint your feelings.
I would imagine that he's going to be able to kill Sundisk. Which sucks. Definitely sucks losing Sundisk, but that's okay. Do I want any of these? I actually think I skip here.
I don't want to meet whatever woke you up.
Messenger, sure. I might actually play Azir and then attack. It's probably the way to go. Wow, I ended up with this. I wonder if it just picks one of 3 or it actually skips. It seems so odd. Okay, so...
Turn it like so.
Do I care about this? Like, what's he gonna do? He blocks here, hypothetically. Puts this at 3. I don't think he has anything for 3, but I'd rather just keep Azir healthy, honestly. There's no need to kill my Azir.
Hold still.
So he's looking to play Targon's Peak next turn, so I'm just going to pop it with Desert Naturalist. My Azir's at 6, soon to be 7. Maybe I can get it before he goes off, we'll see. Okay, so no Targon's Peak. Which means I'm happy to do this. I mean, I highly doubt he attacks. I think this is the way to go. Probably the way to go. Yeah, this works. Good. I would like him to develop something so I can play another one of these guys. No, not what I wanted to see, but okay. I don't have enough board space for this, right? Yeah, I do.
History is what happened.
Oh man, it didn't let me see with the eye, but this should work out.
Where there's a rock, dude.
Alright, so 2 off Azir leveling. He can feel the rush next turn, which is a little scary. I do have Quicksand to stop his Zoe from being elusive feel the rushed. Okay, so second Catalyst, not really a big deal. There's a regular Zoe. Kinda happy to see that. We need Azir now, or Xerath. There's my boy.
We can always
Perfecto.
rely on you to keep us safe.
Now, do I let this through? Sure. I actually think I Hourglass now. What does it matter? Like, which Hourglass is best here? It's a tough one, because I have no room on my board. I guess this guy?
Tell the people what you have seen today.
And then that means next turn I can open up by playing leveled up Xerath. So I will pop my Sundisk, which is wonderful. Very nice that I'm actually getting the Sundisk off. Okay, it basically does nothing. Sure.
It is time.
Alright, and we'll replace you. Okay. Sundisk has popped. Now he does have Feel the Rush coming here, which sucks. But it's not really that bad, because we do have 2 copies of Quicksand. It's a good thing that I held on to them.
All the world of a meal before me.
Witness glory eternal.
I mean, yeah, sure, that doesn't really matter. At this point, he's really just making me board space. So I am cool with that. Go with this first.
No light but our sun, no god but Azir.
Oh god, that's so good. Yep, got him! Haha, sucker. Jesus, this deck feels really strong, actually. I know it's, like, not as strong as it appears, but it's feeling good. Alright, the real test. We are playing Spider Aggro. But it might not be. I actually faced a control deck that had these that looked like this. It had just Elise, and it was playing like Ledros. But we'll have to see what he actually is up to. I think I'll keep this. Now, I don't know if this is a matchup that I'm actually looking to win with Sundisk. But we'll see. There's always going to be that one guy on patch day that's like, Spider Aggro, yay. But he might not be playing it. Oh, he's playing it.
Closer.
Alright. Well, you know what? That's okay. I don't think he attacks here. He does. Wow. Pretty interesting attack. Yeah, I am very much happy to take this.
Out of my way.
Alright, we're looking good. Devout into potentially double Rockhopper should be pretty strong. That's a very nice card. Quicksand is useful as well. We're gonna kill his spider. Which makes the most sense. I can also use quicksand if I feel. Might want to quicksand this if he open attacks. Let's see what his attack consists of. Azir is a great draw. Okay, so no open attack. We'll just play this for now, see what's up.
And winds behind me.
Another Elise.
In the shadow.
I actually think this is better.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
Because now our Xerath's like one-off leveling. Our Azir is already making tons of progress. I don't think we're taking an insane amount here. Let's just find out though. Block,
I will run you
block,
over.
block. Take 5. 5 is quite hefty, but that's okay.
Noxus lives on.
Can't steer.
Alright, I'm okay with this. Now the question here is, do I want to go with Azir or Xerath? I think probably Xerath, honestly. I mean, Azir lets me pop that, so I think... Oh, I can't pop that. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. Huge misplay. Oh boy.
Remember this day.
But that's okay.
The order is given.
I think we're going to be fine. Because I was considering Xerath's champion spell in my hand since I had 2 Xeraths, but it's only in my hand, obviously, if I have a Xerath. Which I didn't, but that's fine. Oh, this is bad, but having this quicksand is going to be pretty useful.
I have my orders.
So this is the way to go. Nice.
Tell the people what you
This makes
have
Azir
seen
also
today.
a decent blocker now that he's leveled up. Okay, Spooter. Question here is, what do I do about that? I think I'm going to have to just take some damage, and I'll play Xerath next turn and win.
In position.
So it's really like, what does he do? I don't think he's not really getting a whole lot done here. We can just do bomb bomb. Taking 5. 5 is quite beefy, honestly, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, so got 1 card in hand. Another quicksand is nice. I think we got this. Thinking he's gonna be in a world of hurt now. Really depends on what his 2 cards are. I would have felt a lot more comfortable had I drawn oh jeez, what's the stupid card? Right a negation, but it is what it is. Should be able to clear off most of his board now, though, while swinging back for a ridiculous amount.
Witness glory eternal.
Alright, cool. How was that movie? Aha! He didn't like the movie, I guess. Well, I know what critic gave it 1 star. Jeez. Yeah, get wrecked, fool. Probably a bad matchup. I'm assuming I'm gonna get Scorched Earthed here. So, you know, that it is what it is. This is just one of those matchups where there's not much you can do about it. I'll hold on to the Preservarium. Oh, I guess I'll keep Azir. Yeah, I don't think this is really all that winnable. This is one of those things where you kind of want to have the give your landmark spell shield card, but that card's just so weak that unless you really need it, I mean, it's probably better off to just take the loss in a matchup like this. So this is like if he has Scorched Earth, he wins, right? Like, he just plays Scorched Earth on 2, there's no counterplay, I'm dead. I'm not dead, but I'm in a bad spot, so we might have to play this one out. This might end up being a non-ascended mono Shurima. Not bad. I guess we'll do this. The idea is let's get going as fast as humanly possible.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
I think this is better. We want to be popping our landmarks and our units as fast as we can.
Now we wait.
Alright, 1. Give me the second one? Oh, no. Never lucky. Darn. Alright, and we're looking for Xerath now. Probably Ancient Prep, honestly. This will get me towards the Xerath. So, as long as he doesn't hit that Scorched Earth, we have a chance. I guess that's kind of how this is going to go. He might have it, though. Does he have it? Game over. Damn. Unfortunate.
Let's investigate.
Listen to me. It's not safe.
The trap is set.
Still sets a trap, eh? That's interesting. Oh god, I guess I'll just take this now. It's just really not going to give me the Xerath. I mean, it's not totally over, but it's kind of over.
Gently.
That's not bad. Alright, we'll go this.
In the sunlight.
Alrighty, I guess no Xerath. Come on, Xerath, I need you to be able to win. Alright, seems pretty legit.
Cursed relics.
I actually think I want to play this out. I'd rather have him waste removal on my Sandstone Charger than my other stuff. Just gonna stun it. Cool. I'm actually fine with that. That is totally fine with me. So he's likely to want to kill this card, so we're gonna make it a little bit awkward for my opponent.
Manners.
Oh, he's just gonna let me trade the board down. Happy to see that.
Laying the groundwork.
So he's got 3 now? 5. Oh, okay. That's not good. That means this card's dead.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Now, that is bad, bad news. I mean, is playing Azir ever relevant? Like, he definitely has Scorched Earth in hand. So because he has Scorched Earth in hand, I think I play the crappy Azir.
Tell the people what you have seen today. Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Alright, so I mean, obviously he levels his Ezreal. I'm thinking he's going to Mystic Shot and then Scorched Earth my Azir. That's what I predict is going to happen. Yep, so that's exactly what's happening.
Firing.
Hopefully he doesn't use Ravenous Flock. I prefer him to use Scorched Earth. Beautiful. Sure. Is that not? Oh, his Ezreal's not even close to level. Well, it is now, but... Alright, cool with me. Go Azir.
Do not see what is, see what will be.
Stuns my Azir. Sure. Levels his Ezreal in the process.
I'm so good I surprised myself.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I could do this. Is that better? I don't think it is. I actually think this is better.
Go get a shiny devil.
And then I can play the Waking Sand plus the Devout.
Your Emperor commands.
Oh my god, 3rd century. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts, buddy. But that's okay.
The order is given.
Some crazy RNG, friend. So, once they kill your Sun Disc, it's like hard to win. I'm actually okay with that. I'm happy to take these trades. Like, this is fine. The only crappy part is, what's that stupid card? Captain Farron. Captain Farron is a problem. Hopefully he doesn't have one. That's really whack. That's really stinky, but we'll see. Alright. Xerath? I'm gonna say it has to be Xerath now. Stop hitting my Azir, please. Okay, kill her. Sure.
Firing.
Keep cheering.
Down to play this out. I want to have mana to Hourglass. So I'm assuming he's going to be looking for another Scorched Earth.
Same calling card from our other case.
And let's just see if he hits it, right? He did. Oh, Flock. That's a tricky one. Do I protect that from Flock? Do I even bother? Because he has mana for Scorched Earth. That's what he picked up. So I kind of think we'll try to protect it. It's so weird. Like, he might have another Scorched Earth, but I feel like he would have just used Scorched Earth instead of her. So we'll have to see how this goes. And I do have the leveled Xerath now, which is nice.
The whole world shall tremble before thee.
I mean, I have a chance. It's not, like, totally
Power
over.
from the desert.
It's just probably over.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can't.
And I thought there was something good to see.
That Reggie was a nice play for him. It's going to protect his Ezreal's HP. I don't really have a good way to deal with Ezreal since I haven't drawn a Rite of the Arcane.
Where there's a rock, dude.
The order is given.
But I mean, we're swinging in with a pretty beefy board here. I probably just full swing. Shock Blast. Sure. I think I'm okay with this. I still full swing.
Yeah, why not?
So if he blocks Azir, he could kill it with another Flock. But the thing is, I need to apply pressure, so we're just doing it.
Arise.
I don't think I can really afford to not put as much pressure as possible on him. Like, he still needs to block. Like, he needs to block with Ezreal.
Meat gauntlet.
He's at 1. That's a little risky, but I guess I don't have any direct damage, especially since my Sun Disc died. Alright. Now, how can I possibly kill Ezreal? That's fine. I actually don't care about that. I think I fish with this instead. Quicksand, yes please. So this is going to let me stop his Ezreal when he goes to attack like that. And is blocking with Xerath the right play? Like, what are the odds he can... The only card he has no way of killing is Xerath, so I'm going to block with Xerath. So he's going for the kill. Alright, so he's dealing 4 damage here. I mean, pass. Does he have it? Alright, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Really does nothing.
Hey, watch out for
Okay.
that,
Can he stop this? I don't think he can. So I'm going to pull with the Grumpy Rock Bear. Is the correct play.
Think I see something.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. Unless he somehow just kills me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got him. Hilarious. Wow, who needs the Sun Disc? Get hard countered. Yeah, right. That was a good win. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck and gameplay. I had a lot of fun playing this deck, actually. Not sure what I'll be up to in the next couple of days, but I do have some ideas I'm working on. I just want them to be good. So I found that Sun Disc actually felt really, really good. So, we'll see what happens. Please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Have yourselves a wonderful day. T-Dot out.